Another day, another flight.
Another day, another flight. An early one.
Yeah.
Sunrise has only just happened.
Flying Orlando to Chicago and then Chicago to Salt Lake City.
Yeah. We do have Aria with us, yes.
This dude is taxiing so fast.
They're talking over the radio so casually, like, hey, thanks for joining us. It's a little chilly out there today, but let's get on going. And so, like, it feels like it should be Australian, like the way they speak, but it's not. It's so different. Anyway.
Onwards.
Hello, from Park City.
Hello.
Hello. So, welcome to the snow. We are doing what we do and go to random places. We are staying on a mountain for 2 weeks at Park City.
The Sweetwater Lift Lodge.
Yeah.
Because it's early season, so the prices were reasonable.
Yeah, but
Very reasonable.
we are going to spend a few months in the US around the snow. Much to my kind of, I don't do cold weather thing, you know, if you watch us. And you watched us for a long time. We were following the summer for 3 years pretty much, and now we've decided to do winter. Flip it completely to the other side. We decided that if we wanted to do winter, we're going to do proper winter. We're going to do snow winter. We're not going to do just cold, miserable winter. We're going to do proper snow, glorious winter. So that's what we're doing. So we'll show you around Park City. We have no vehicle, so it's everything within walking distance. And it is Christmas time, so we'll show you some Christmas things. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy. We're going to also learn to, Daniel's going to relearn and do snowboarding again. He'll pick it up straight away. I'm going to learn again after I haven't done it for 10 years. I'm going to teach Aria as well. So lots of adventures to come. A little bit different to usual, but hopefully you still enjoy.
Other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Turn down low, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
What are we doing?
We are shopping for our snow gear, which is like base layers, mid layers, outer layers, gloves, beanies, helmets, boots, everything we can possibly kind of try and secure today.
Because it's cheaper in Spain.
Because it's cheaper in Spain. There's a couple of reasons. So Decathlon is a French brand that's all over Europe that's highly reviewed. And they're in Spain.
Very affordable.
And very affordable, so good quality, but good price. And in Spain, we get the VAT back, which is their tax thing.
15%.
15%, so we save again on that. We compared to Decathlon America online, even if we came and like, you know, picked what we wanted and ordered online and picked it up in America when we get there, it was going to be more expensive and couldn't get the tax back. We also compared to another snow shop in America, and for the quality that we think this is,
50%.
It's at half the price, yeah. So we've decided we're going to load up here, save some cash, and take it with us.
And now the stressful part of getting Aria to cooperate, hey? Aria, what do you think of that onesie?
Yeah, onesie.
What are you doing, hun?
I'm getting our clothes ready.
Or what clothes?
Our snowboarding clothes for this morning.
Why?
Because we're going snowboarding.
For the
Very
very
first time
first time. That's
for
right.
me. Well, my parents have gone. It's just my first time.
Yeah, it's our first time this trip, isn't it? Yeah. Day one.
Yep, day one.
Whose are they?
9! I got a onesie.
It's like Christmas. Isn't it, Aria?
Yep.
What have you got on?
A skinny
It's your underlayer, isn't it?
Yes.
Or base layer is what they call it.
base layer.
Base layer pants and snowboard socks.
Yeah.
All right.
And also I've got my
Yeah, base layer top.
which I think is waterproof.
No. The only thing waterproof is the outer layer, which is your pants and your jacket. Okay?
Yeah, all my onesie.
Okay.
Day 2, and today it is snowing. The Aria and Amanda are already at the learner area. I had to go do some more chores, so I'm playing catch up now. We're going to head down and see what it's like.
Hi, baby.
Good morning from day 3.
Yeah.
We didn't actually film much on day 2 yesterday because it was a bit hectic. I took Aria on my own while Dan had to return our car hire, and then he came and joined us, and then it was just a bit kind of a hectic day. Anyway, we did
Hectic every day.
Yeah, and it's hard to film and teach Aria and learn again and re-memorize what he's got to do. So anyway, it's day 3 and Aria's learnt a little bit, and she is now going into a lesson for the day. Just to try and, Daniel feels like he's got to a point where she knows the basics, but he can't really help her do the rest. She had to get her to come with us on some runs. So we decided to put her in a lesson. It is pretty expensive. It's 6 hours, it's 9 till 3.
430 Australian dollars.
Yeah, 430 Australian dollars. It kind of looks like there's only a maximum of 4 in a group. Kind of looks like she might be one, maybe even one of like herself, or 2 maybe. There's not many boarders around. Most of them are skiers. So yeah. So we'll see how that goes. See what she ends up at the end of the day. But Dan and I are going to hit the runs a little bit. I'm still very, very rusty. I'm still a very beginner. According to Daniel, I look like a beginner. I am, technically. But yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. So hopefully we can film a bit more for you today and we can have some good times. It's been snowing all day since yesterday, overnight, and it's still snowing this morning. So got some soft powder to land on my bum in.
Whoa! Oh! Bugger! That was going really well. I just turned the GoPro on to catch you doing the lick turns. You made it all the way down this whole slope. How'd you go?
I pooped after that. It's hard work. My knee really hurts now. I need the anti-inflammatory. I can feel it already growing up.
That sucks.
That was a bad fall.
Didn't look bad.
I know, it just twisted the wrong way. Pulled the knee in the wrong angle. Dan and I went home for lunch and an anti-inflammatory. We then hit the slopes again for one last time before picking up Aria from ski school. Not all went to plan though. I ended up being brought down by a ski patrol after falling badly. I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit, I could barely even lay in the sled. I couldn't do anything but cry and scream. Dan and Aria continued snowboarding each day, while I took many pain relief tablets, anti-inflammatories, soaked in the hot tub and laid as comfortably as possible.
What are we doing, Aria?
We're going on payday.
Yeah, your second time on this run, isn't it?
Yeah. Yesterday was my first time and I had a big crash. It was so fun.
Yeah.
And I'm now trying to improve.
Yeah.
Aria picked up snowboarding like a pro. She took it in her stride and learnt so much so quickly. We will be soon uploading a specific video showcasing Aria's journey of learning to snowboard, from never seeing a snowboard before to doing black runs. You will want to check it out. She's a star.
Took off without me.
Because I couldn't wait for you. I didn't have any food.
Didn't you?
Except for one.
And you got your toe edge in, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Job.
Hello. It is now Friday. The last time I was on my board was last Saturday, and I had a very, very big crash. Possibly fractured my tailbone. I've been pretty much just wandering around the house resting for the last week. I did try to come out on the board on Wednesday, but it was way too painful to even just skate with 1 foot in. So I ended up doing falling leaf down to get out of the way, and then that was it for me. So 2 days later, I'm back on the board. It's -5 degrees. It's crazy cold, especially for me. But I'm feeling okay. It's snowing. They've closed the other part to the park, which means the entire people that are out enjoying this powder day are in this one area on this side at Park City, which means it's crowded, which I hate as well because I'm always in the way, especially when I'm trying to find my confidence and literally start from scratch again, which is so frustrating. But anyway, so I'm back on the board. It still hurts a bit. It doesn't hurt as much as last Wednesday. It doesn't hurt as much as when I fell and crashed and literally needed ski patrol to get back down the mountain. I was in tears for hours. I don't think it's fractured because I can still sit down carefully, but I can sit down. So that's a bonus. Where from the research I've done, people say fractured tailbones mean no sitting down. So at least I can sit down. So I think it's just a really bad bruise. And that apparently takes like 2 weeks to heal, but I don't have 2 weeks to sit around. Aria's up with Dan on the green the green run, doing really well, learning heaps, and I don't want to be holding them back too much. So I'm out here just kind of keeping my feet in a little bit while it's not hurting. I'm not going to push too far. I'm just going to try and get there. I haven't fallen over onto my bum yet because I'm too scared. So I'm doing everything I can to not fall over because I don't want to land on my bum and go back to square one. So it's just about trying to build up confidence, reminding myself of the feeling of like, you know, heels and toes and turns and stuff and braking and stuff. Just trying to keep my feet in a little bit so I don't just have to, while it's still recovering, just take it easy. But yeah, anyway, thought I'd update you. So Dan and Aria have gone up on the thing and I'm just in the beginner section. It is so crowded here that I'm not even using the beginner lift because I can't be bothered just wait in the line. I just walk back up the hill myself and then go again. So yeah, anyway, I'm not going to film myself skiing, snowboarding, because that's just going to be a recipe for disaster. But I enjoyed the snow. I'll flip you around, show you a bit more. It's like literally, what's the word they say? It's literally not bucketing down. It's literally dumping snow.
What's going on, Aria?
Snowing.
Alright, life on the mountain. So we are like a 5-minute, very slow walk to the lift. Like 2 minutes to the kind of main square. Up like maybe 3-4 apartment buildings. Yeah, so it's really close. It's really good if we can just walk down and walk back up, and it's like easy. Which was a deliberate choice for these 2 weeks because we wanted it easy for the first 2 weeks while we're trying to learn and like so that we go often and stuff like that. But I just thought I'd share with you a bit of life on snowy life for the locals. So they have to use cars and little quads and stuff to clear the snow off the roads. I've already had the snowplow on the roads this morning, and I'll show you. I'll turn you around in a sec and I'll show you how much is built up. And these guys are doing the footpath and around on the road down there below. And it's like almost sewing that much that it's going to last an hour. It's so to me, it's such like a job that needs doing, but it's such a waste of time job in a day like today. I'll flip you around. You can see already the snow on the road. My car. But yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's literally cold, but cool in the cool sense of things. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous as well. If there's a car coming down a hill, like when we're walking, the roads are slippery. They've got snow tires or chains on generally, but there was a two-wheel drive going up the hill today, slipping the tires. So if we're walking down or up the hill and there's a car, we literally just stop, ready to kind of jump out of the way, because you just never know if they're experienced driving in the snow. You just don't know, like, if they've got the right gear, like the tires or whatever have changed over yet. So, you know, you just have to be aware of that, like the fact it's slippery. Yeah, I'm going inside because I'm cold. Get out of my gear. Dan and Aria have gone to do one last run. I should update you, actually. I survived. I just did the little section of beginners like about 6 times. And I didn't fall over once because I made sure I stopped myself before I did. And I got a bit of speed and I got some turns happening and started to feel pretty good. Still really, really struggling to get my left hip around without it hurting. So it's still going to take a few more days, but it's more progress and I'll get there. Yeah, hopefully you can understand me with my goggles on. Like, but yeah, it's too snowy to take them off. Anyway, I'm going to go inside and warm up. So they've already cleared this off today. Only a couple of hours ago. It's already built back up. Whew. Might wait for Aria and Dan to get back and then go to the hot tub. It's snowing. It's so pretty. So goddamn cold. I'll check the temperature actually. Hang on. So it is currently -6 with a feels like of -14. Oh, I don't know why I'm cold. Once Dan and Aria got home, we decided to go to the medical centre at the base of the mountain to see what they thought of my injury. After a consultation and some x-rays, the consensus was indeed a fractured tailbone, and the recommendation to rest, recover and stay off the mountain for approximately 6 weeks. Not the outcome I was hoping for.
What are you doing, honey?
We're in the hot tub.
Good afternoon. Aria and I have taken a little trip, a little adventure to Heber City for the North Pole Express Santa train. So this thing books out months in advance. I just kept checking every day and 2 tickets for this afternoon became available and I just jumped on it. So Dan misses out, but he said that's okay. But yeah, it's Christmas time and we're going on the Santa train. What do you think, Aria?
Yay!
Oh, that was a bit half-hearted.
Yay!
She was much more excited when I just told her then. So I didn't tell her until we got here. We can see the train now. And I told her and she was like, so shall we go? So we don't miss it?
Yes.
Let's go.
We get cookies.
The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful, and it seems a good place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
The red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor How was that?
Hooray!
Tell me all about it.
First we went on the train, then we got some cookies, then we got hot chocolate, then we got to dance and sing, and then we got Santa, and we got these bells, and I got Dasher.
Wow. Hey, did we stop at the North Pole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stopped at the North Pole.
All the way to the North Pole and picked up Santa, didn't we?
Yeah. But we had to dance to get him in our carriage.
Yeah, we had to have high Christmas spirit, hey?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Get Santa.
Yeah. But it was so worth it, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Awesome. Alrighty. Shall we go home?
Yeah.
Alright, so if you're a Grinch, do not do the train. But if you're into Christmas, it's very, very fun. It's very cool. There is a little bit of sitting around, kind of waiting for Santa, but they do make it fun. They have elves, they have dances, they really make it feel awesome.
Say, there is something else. The elves and stuff aren't just dressed up. They are fully from the North Pole.
Yeah. We had a chat with Cinnamon, who's a toy maker.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyone else?
They were all old, but they looked young.
Yeah. There was a chef and there was something else. I can't remember the other elf that we had on our carriage. So yeah, it was really good. It was like $100 for Australian dollars for Aria and I to go on the very basic one. Seats allocated, yeah, it goes for like an hour and a half. So yeah, it was good. It was worth it. It was very Christmassy. It was very American. So yeah, it was great. One tip: bring a cloth, like a towel, and dry the window because it fogs up that much you can't really see outside. And do the 5 o'clock train because you get to see the mountains on the way out to the North Pole as the sun sets. There's also heaps of parking across the road. They definitely have allowed for parking right there. It's not hard to get parking. They do say come 45 minutes prior, but we got there 25 minutes prior, walked in, picked up our tickets from the inside, showed them our online booking, and then got on the train. So it was pretty easy. Yeah, I can see how like, if you get here late, you'd have to walk further and stuff like that from a park. So I can see how it would be a challenge. Keep walking straight. I'm really bummed that I couldn't film much out the window. I'd missed filming the North Pole sign because the window was so goddamn fogged. But at least that gives a hidden surprise for you guys if you come. So, time to go home. Good night.
Night.
Yeah, we're just finishing up here at Sweetwater Lift Lodge. We've really enjoyed it. It's been great. The price is definitely right, especially pre-15th of December when school holidays start. So we paid about $124 a night for a 2-bedroom apartment. And that includes a parking permit for like on-street parking. Here we're walking in and you can see we've got our lounge room on the left, TV, fake fireplace, kitchen. It was big enough for doing all of our cooking, dining table and stuff. Bit of a view out the back, not great, but pretty good. Kitchen's got coffee maker and a big fridge and everything that you need, really. Yeah, good space, and it's well heated too, which was very important in winter. We've got 2 big bedrooms with big beds here, dressers, cupboards, bathroom, etc. Yeah, comfy beds too. We've got all our snowboard storage in there, all our snow gear. And there's also a whole another pull-out bed over there. It's pretty cool. Right near the lifts. Like you're literally like 4-minute walk to the lifts. I got a hot tub and a heated pool, and I went down and they had free margaritas and corn chips and dip and salsa last night. They do a couple of things every week. Like a free wine and cheese night, free margarita night.
And Sunday breakfast.
Sunday morning breakfast. I've had that's not crash hot. Yeah, so we've the price is right, the location's right, and if you're coming to Park City, definitely look it up. We found it on Expedia, was the cheapest. Like cheaper than even through their own website. They might match that if you call them or whatever, but If
And
it's
the
cheaper on
location-
Expedia, I'll just buy it on Expedia.
The location, like walking into town, was easy, and walking down to the groceries was easy.
Yeah.
Even the free buses in town.
Yeah, you don't need a car here. There's free buses that run from like just 2 minutes down the hill, and they go into the main street of town, or you can walk. They go down to canyons on the other side, or the bus goes down to Kimball Junction,
Which
and
is
then
Walmart and things like that.
Walmart and stuff like that. And I even caught the free bus over to Kimball Junction the other day, and then caught the other free bus all the way down to Salt Lake City, which took a while, but you know, it was free. And then to pick up our hire car for the next few weeks. So yeah, lots of free buses all around the area, which is great.
Yeah.
So you can really do this quite frugally for living on the mountain.
Yeah, and like you don't need a car because if you're within walking distance of shops or buses,
Yeah.
it's really easy.
Yeah, you can walk down to the supermarket and pick up bits and bobs. I mean, we had a hire car for the first 2 days. And we did that just to get all our gear up here from Salt Lake without mucking around, and to go
2
shopping
weeks of
and
groceries, yeah.
go to the snowboard shop and pick up all our stuff. And yeah, but Uber from Salt Lake's only $40 US. Like, it's really not expensive. So yeah.
We just had so much stuff, so trying to get an Uber to fit all of our stuff, plus we wanted to do 2 weeks worth of groceries at a cheaper store rather than the local one here, which was more expensive. So
Yeah.
it worked out better to have a car for a couple of days. And
We probably should have done Costco, to be honest, down at Salt Lake, but we did Walmart instead.
Yeah.
Wasn't super impressed with Walmart.
No, I think we'll try somewhere else.
Yeah, the range
The
wasn't
next
that
time.
good for such a large place,
Yeah.
and the quality of the food was.
It was okay. It was hit and miss. I
Fruit
think.
and veg was okay. Like,
Yeah.
that lasted a long time, the fruit and veg.
Yeah.
Apples weren't very good, but I think that's a US thing.
Yeah. I think we'll try somewhere else just to compare.
Yeah.
Next
All right.
time. Back
Catch
to
you later.
Amanda.
Let's go snowboarding.
Coming up next week, we move to our very first house sit in Heber City for more winter and snowboard fun. We celebrate Christmas with more winter Christmas activities, snowboard as a family as I slowly recover. We then make our way across Utah, through Nevada, and arrive in Truckee, California. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss it. We'll see you soon.